Hey, this is Christy Mattoon here from MindRewire. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. Always leave us a comment and please share these videos. We greatly appreciate that. This video is about taking the next step. It's about all of the things we go to create these practices and then we don't do anything with it. What happens when you've created a practice and then you're still not seeing the change that you're wanting? Well, here's a little bit of insight into how and why, and you have to take that next step. So watch this video, comment below if it helps, and I can't wait to see you soon.
I look at it like it's just an ongoing story. I think that's another thing we were told, that you have to know what you're going to be when you grow up, and so we're really trying to figure it out. I decided probably about 8 years ago, there's nothing to figure out. Just do the next step. Like literally whatever shows up next, that's what I do. And if I don't have something to do next, I'll continue in the track that I'm in, and I'll, do my meditations and my work. And I love when you said I finally did my work. It's like when you do your work, it's amazing what will happen, right? And if you just continue in the work until something breaks. The conversation I was having with the young lady this morning, she was like, I keep putting it out there. I've got the right vibe. It feels right. Like the vibration's right. I think I have to move to Arizona. It was like that whole story about Arizona. And she's like, but I really don't know what's going to show up next. I'm like, you probably won't until you get there. You literally have to go take the next step and go stand on that ground before something else is going to show up. And then you're going to be like, aha, but you got to get there before you know. And that's where trust, you talked about trust. That's where trust really starts to come in, and being able to just totally surrender to a process and be like, okay, I'm all in until something else shakes or happens. And at the point that starts to happen and move for you, that's when, I don't know, take the next step. I've gotten some weird next steps that if I hadn't followed them, I wouldn't be sitting here. And
Really?
Oh yeah, no way. Are you kidding me? Dude, I was a 300-pound pastry chef.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm just like, really? What on earth has happened here? And now I have all kinds of, I did a YouTube video the other day because I was unpacking some boxes still from our last move. And it was literally a box full of all the notebooks of all of my certification courses. And it wasn't even all of them. It was just one box, but I was opening it up and I was like, oh, I'm going to do a YouTube video on this. It was, in my head, I was just like, oh my gosh, what the heck was I doing? But it was course after course after thing, trying to just figure out what I was going to do when I was going to grow up. Absolutely. And then when I decided, I don't need to know. I don't need to know what I'm going to do when I grow up.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden, here I am doing this kind of stuff. And I'm like, huh. And it's a gift, right? It's like, I don't know what my talents are. You probably do. You just have to own them. You have to own what you do know. And then more will show up, and then more will show up. It'll keep developing if you keep doing it. That's what I do know.
Perfect. Thank you.